One of the things I want to keep doing in 2018 that I kind of started doing last year is to add a short video to every weekly email that I send out with sort of like an update of things I've been working on, what I've been doing, things I've been thinking about. But I was thinking, it's kind of lame if I just do them as random bits and pieces every day where I record 30 seconds here, 20 seconds there, and then kind of assemble them together into a video. So I stopped carrying my camera around, thinking, oh, obviously I'm just going to sit down on a Sunday and take the time to record a video. So guess what didn't happen last week? There was no video. So I'm back to carrying my camera around, and right now I'm going to grab some new glasses and sunglasses that I bought yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk away from me.
Exactly. And then I'm gonna tell you about why you should never say yes when you're happy. So that's the new glasses and sunglasses. How do I look? But here's the thing. Here's why you should never say yes when you're in a good mood or when you feel like you have a lot of time on your hands. This is a story of how I got spread too thin, like butter on too much toast, as Bilbo Baggins would say. A couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine asked me, "Hey, would you mind finishing up a very small project that one of my friends was working on and now doesn't have time for anymore? There's just a couple of tiny polishes to do, and it's gonna be really quick. You can finish it up in like a couple of days, right?" And I looked at it and like, yeah, this doesn't seem like too much work. Sure, I'll do it. This was when I was essentially on vacation during the holidays. I had a lot of free time on my hands. I wasn't doing that much. I wasn't going to my day job, so I had a lot of time. It felt like I have all the time in the world. This isn't that much work. I just have to finish it up. The project is basically done. Sure, I'll do it. Obviously, once I started actually doing it, it wasn't that easy anymore. It turns out that there were whole pages missing, things that I thought were just a little bit of polish were very hard, and also the main thing that always happens when you're working on somebody else's code, it takes forever to get started, to even figure out what you're doing at all. So obviously, for the past week and a half, I have been always behind schedule on this one project. I've been trying to squeeze it in between some updates to React in D3.4, some other projects that I'm starting, things that I want to figure out that I'm going to do this year, all this stuff, and I've been working on this project this whole time. It's not that much work, it's just that I said yes when I felt like I have all the time in the world, but now that I'm doing it, I no longer have all the time in the world. And that's basically what happens pretty much every time when you say yes to a project or to an idea when you're in a good mood or you feel like you have a lot of time. Oh, what did you get? Ooh.
It was buy 3, get 1 free.
Raspberry dark chocolate. What I was saying was that whenever you take on a project, if it's your own project, somebody else's project, always consider what state of mind you're in when you're deciding to do it. If you're currently happy, you're probably If you're currently in a good mood, you're probably overestimating how much work you can done, how quickly. And you're underestimating how much work it actually is. If you currently have a lot of time, you're very likely underestimating how busy you're going to be as soon as overestimating how much time you have once you're back in your usual routine. Because if on a normal time scale you're thinking, I don't have time to pick up new projects and new ideas, then if you're taking a momentary break, you should be very careful not to pick up new projects and ideas, because once life gets back to normal, you're not going to have time for them. And that's kind of a lesson that I learned. It's one of those lessons that you always learn the hard way, and you always forget about it by the next time it happens. So,
And it makes your partner very happy.
Yes, and it makes Morgan extremely unhappy with me.
I never get to see you.
I don't know if I'm actually aiming at you. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to add is I got a lot of replies to my "How can I help you in 2018" video. Well, more for the email than the video, but it seems like this should keep me busy probably for the next at least a year, if not 10 years. I'm gonna have to put this in a sort of roadmap, and then I'll get back to you on how everything is gonna work, because I think all of these are great ideas. It's everything from how just intermediate JavaScript topics to how do I even do ES6, GraphQL, how to do senior engineer stuff like how do you do a PR, how do you use Jira. I think all of these could work really well as, I'm not sure yet. I think the learn while you poop idea is going to work. I just have to figure out if I can physically do it. Chunk this up into topics where I'm going to be focusing for 1 month on a general area of being a software engineer and make videos for that. And in the end of the month, it's going to become a course or something. I'm still kind of working through how the idea is going to work and how the project and general roadmap is going to be, but I think this is very promising. This should keep me busy for a long, long time.
I know how it is.